How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give him a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark from 4 nights ago, which was November 29th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was The Factory, which are QT Marshall, Lee Johnson, and Cole Carter versus Justin Carino, Ryan Mooney, and Steven Josephi. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, The Factory went over because Cole Carter pinned Justin Carino by the double flapjack diamond cutter combination from Cole Carter, Lee Johnson, and QT Marshall. Match 2, it was Zach Clayton versus Chris Wilde. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Zach Clayton went over with the Fisherman's Buster. Match 3, it was Hikaru Shida versus Layla Luciano. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Hikaru Shida went over with the katana. Match 4, it was the Jericho Appreciation Society, which are Daniel Garcia, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker versus Jack Tomlinson, Tracy Williams, and LSG. That was a great match, but the ending to it, the Jericho Appreciation Society went over because Daniel Garcia made Jack Tomlinson tap out to the Dragon Sleeper. Now, after the match, Matt Menard attacked Jack Tomlinson, beating the shit out of him and threw him out of the ring and everything. And the Jericho Appreciation Society, which are Daniel Garcia, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker, stood tall celebrating their victory, while Jack Tomlinson was laid out of the ring and Tracy Williams and LSG were tending to Jack Tomlinson and everything. That was cool. That was after the match, by the way. Match 5, it was Brian Cage versus Tony Deppen. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Brian Cage went over with the drill claw. Match 6, it was Angelico versus Hagani Shino. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Angelico went over with the Navarro Special 333. Match 7, it was Emi Sakura versus Tiara James. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Match 7, it was Emi Sakura versus Tiara James. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Emi Sakura went over with the lifting double underhook backbreaker. And match 8, which was the main event, it was Matt Hardy and Private Party, which are Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy, versus the Wingmen, which are Peter Avalon, Ryan Nemeth, and Cesar Bononi. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Matt Hardy and Private Party went over cause Matt Hardy pinned Peter Avalon with the Ego's Edge. Now, before the match, as the Wingmen, which are Ryan Nemeth, Peter Avalon, and Cesar Bononi, came out to the ring, Matt Hardy and Private Party, which are Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy, came out. Well, Ethan Page got on the microphone and cut a promo telling Matt Hardy and Private Party to quit acting like a bunch of idiots and take it and be serious and everything. That was cool. That was before the match, by the way. And after the match, Ethan Page was pissed off because Matt Hardy executed his Ego's Edge on Peter Avalon and got the victory. And, well, Private Party, which are Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy were cornering Ethan Page, and then Matt Hardy came out of the ring, and Ethan Page told Matt Hardy to get backstage because they needed to talk. Well, Matt Hardy was taunting Ethan Page doing the delete gesture, while Matt Hardy and Private Party were getting ready to head backstage, and Matt Hardy was doing the delete gesture, and Ethan Page said, "Yeah, Matt, I'm going to delete your paycheck." And so the firm, which are Ethan Page, Matt Hardy, Mark Quinn, and Isaiah Cassidy, went backstage and everything. That was cool. That was after the match, by the way. And that was match 8 and the main event, by the way. Now, besides the matches, the firm, which are Ethan Page, Matt Hardy, Now, besides the matches, Lexi Nair interviewed the firm, which are Ethan Page, Matt Hardy, Mark Quinn, and Isaiah Cassidy. Well, Lexi Nair brought up that there was dissension between the firm and everything, and then Matt Hardy was talking about how he hit the ego's edge and how Ethan Page inspired him to do it, and now he calls it the fall of fate and everything, and then Ethan Page got pissed off and told Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy to leave, and so Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy wouldn't leave. Then Ethan Page demanded them to leave again, so they were leaving, and Matt Hardy told Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy, "You all go on, I got this." So Matt Hardy and Ethan Page got into it, and Matt Hardy was asking Ethan Page what his problem was and everything, and Ethan Page was going off and talking shit to Matt Hardy, and Ethan Page was talking about how Matt Hardy has been defying him and everything, and Matt Hardy was saying that he was going to keep defying him and wasn't going to listen to him and everything, and Ethan Page was talking about how if Matt Hardy continues his behavior, that Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy were going to pay the price and everything, and Matt Hardy was talking about how if Ethan Page and the firm lay their hands on Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy, then there was going to be problems and everything, and then Ethan Page was talking about how it wasn't his problem anymore and everything, and so Ethan Page left while Matt Hardy was looking on and everything. That was cool. Now, besides the matches, Now, besides all that, Taz and Excalibur done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. And Ethan Page done guest commentary along with Taz and Excalibur during the match between Matt Hardy and Private Party versus the Wingmen. Ethan Page done great on guest commentary. And the referees for the event were Mike Posey, Rick Knox, Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, and Stephon Smith. Okay. Paul Turner refereed the match between The Factory versus Justin Carino, Ryan Mooney, and Steven Josephi. Stephon Smith, that was Paul Turner, by the way. Stephon Smith refereed the match between Zach Clayton versus Chris Wilde. Mike Posey refereed the match between Hikaru Shida versus Layla Luciano. Rick Knox refereed the match between the Jericho Appreciation Society versus Jack Tomlinson, Tracy Williams, and LSG. That was Rick Knox, by the way. Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Brian Cage versus Tony Deppen. Mike Posey refereed the match between Angelico versus Hagani Shino. Stephon Smith refereed the match between Emi Sakura versus Tiara James. And Rick Knox refereed the match between Matt Hardy and Private Party versus the Wingmen. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark from 4 nights ago, which was November 29th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your fucking ass down the goddamn road. Peace out.